Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikini and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering Tales from the Crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote scripts.
All right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas. I'm Jeff.
I'm Blake.
I'm Brian. This is episode 539, and we do not have Jason
Well, we
or
will.
Jim. They're both suspended this week.
No, Jason, I think, is appealing his suspension. I think it's being heard by the commissioner right now.
Yeah, there is no usurpation.
That's a...
Or hasn't been usurped. Is there a verb for usurpation? Or usurping?
Usurp?
Usurped?
That's the verb.
Usurped.
Yeah.
I usurped my pancakes every time I have them. And French toast.
Oh, hold on. Let me... Oh, wrong button. And there we go.
There we
I thought
go.
you were going to delete and make me start over.
No, I just didn't have it set up for the hat trick. No, the whatever that's called, rim shot.
There we go.
That's what
Dunk.
it's called.
All right, then. I shall yield the floor.
All right. So anyway, yeah, Jason may or may not show up. We don't know.
Jim's definitely not going to be
Oh
here.
no, Jim, from what I understand, is taking his suspension and going in depth into his
Golf game?
golf game. Yes.
Yeah.
While on the golf course, he's taking introspective look at what got him suspended on the golf course.
It's always nice to do that. Take some time to reflect on your actions.
And explaining the new PBA rules
To you.
to me.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're not that new. They've been around for...
Well, I haven't watched
Decades.
any PBA for a while, so that explains a lot of things. You know, no thumb holes and bowling balls. What's the world coming to? Two-handed deliveries? What the hell?
That's how the kids are doing it these days.
I have nothing to add.
Yeah.
And they had a shitty score. The guy that won and went on to the finals, he threw like a 218 or something. He beat the other guy who was another two-handed ball deliverer with the two-finger option, no thumb hole. I mean, Earl Anthony, is he still alive?
I'm not sure.
Well, if he wasn't, he's rolling in his grave. Ha, rolling over. He's gutter balling in his grave. I'm full of them all night, folks.
You're full of something, all
I'm
right.
full of something.
Earl Anthony is not alive.
He's not alive?
He died in 2001.
Yeah, he wouldn't allow this bullshit to happen if he were still alive.
Sure he would.
I'm not sure. I beat Earl Anthony patches back from when I was a kid.
You beat him?
Yeah, with my handicap.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
back in the day, man.
I couldn't even beat anybody who has who bowls over 200, even with a handicap, I doubt.
Well, when you're 12 years old, you got a big handicap.
Huh. Earl Anthony was bowling's first $1 million man.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about
you
that?
watch old replays of him, you can hear no in the background.
But he's no Norm Duke.
No. And he used 3 holes in his bowling ball.
Okay.
Yeah. He filled them all.
Yeah. I think
2 fingers and a thumb.
Yeah, you're just so obsessed with this more than anyone I've ever talked to about bowling.
Well, I was extremely bored on Sunday, and I happened to come across PBA, and I meant to put it on as a background noise filler as I did other stuff around the house. And I started watching these guys bowl. And I'm like, are they doing this was shit I used to do when I was drunk for fun. The 2-handed delivery, only using the 2 fingers and spinning the ball.
Well, they do that now.
That's fucking professional. That's bullshit.
Well, it's a way. I mean, they really play with oil patterns these days. That you have to find different ways to go through. Because if you do the same thing, exactly the same thing every time, you're going to miss. Because every time you get on a new lane, it's a different oil pattern.
Crazy
like a fox.
That's right. PBA talk with Hobie.
Yay.
All right. So what'd you guys watch this week?
Jeff?
Oh, why do we always start with me so I can just say,
We can come back to you,
I mean,
Brian.
like, I watched Jeopardy.
Okay, we'll go, yeah.
Let's see. I watched Jeopardy, yep. I watched
Reruns or New Jeopardy?
New Jeopardy.
Who do they have hosting it now? I've lost track.
It is Ken Jennings is the host now.
Oh, he's still doing it?
He is still doing it.
Cool.
He is now the full-time host.
He is the full-time only host right now.
All right.
And what else?
Who
did I
is
watch?
Ken Jennings?
Yeah. I think I talked about that last week. So this week, nothing else new exciting that I watched this week. This is great radio, folks.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Brian.
Watch the Roadhouse reboot.
Ooh.
It was something.
Comments.
No, actually, Conor McGregor's character, aside from the movie, I thought it was pretty good.
I have not watched the movie. I probably don't plan on watching it unless I'm home by myself and drunk one evening and with nothing else to do, but I want to stay up and watch a movie. Maybe I'll turn it on. But I have read about it, and Conor McGregor is not a good actor.
He is not.
You know,
He is not.
It's like he took his UFC role, right?
Yep.
Kind of played himself, which isn't, kind of exciting to begin with, except for being a prick. But he's kind of good at that.
Yeah. He is.
I mean, he's better at selling whiskey,
Yeah. He's very
Irish
good at
whiskey.
that.
Yeah. But the things I read was like, oh my God, his acting ability is atrocious.
Yeah.
Did you get by it? You obviously got by it because you finished the movie, right?
No, it was free to stream on Prime. So
You watched it all in one sitting?
I did.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. It was, like I said, I like the story of it.
It takes place in Hawaii, doesn't it?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Same
Florida.
thing. They got palm trees.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
So this wasn't actually a reboot. It was kind of like more an homage to the old Roadhouse. So it wasn't kind of like, because I remember I hadn't seen Roadhouse in like when did it originally come out? Like 1980 something?
83, I think.
80 that early?
I think it was
Post
early
Dirty
80s.
Dancing?
It ain't that early. Yeah, it was post.
It's got to be post Dirty Dancing, right? And I remember watching it.
That would have been post Outsiders and post.
No,
Yeah, definitely post Outsiders.
What do you call that? The Red Dawn.
Definitely post
89.
89. Okay, I remember watching it back then. I don't remember much about it, but I think I watched it recently, like a year or two ago. And I may have talked about it on the show, but that doesn't really hold up very well by today's standards because of the goofiness in the whole, sheer violence and just the vandalism and everything else that goes is like, how does anybody get away with this? You can't get away with this stuff nowadays. Even if you are like in the deep of South of where they were at that time. You know, the one man rules the town, the car dealership stuff.
Yeah.
The goofiness of the whole shootout at the house at the very end. I watched that entire movie. It's like, why was this so popular? I don't understand. But this was more of like an homage. Was it kind of like more realistic than the old Roadhouse?
It was pretty close because it was, I mean, the premise was still the same. He gets hired to go work at the Roadhouse. That's the name of the establishment. And the girl that owns it, it was family owned. Her uncle passes away and she inherits it. Developer in the area is trying to buy her out or get her to leave so they can
conflict.
So they can finish have all of the land they need for some gigantic development they're trying to make.
A golf course?
No, some sort of
it's a rich guy.
Yeah.
It's not a golf course?
No.
Private airport?
No, it was like some sort of like resort.
Real estate development?
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago?
Maybe. Maybe. Something along those lines.
Presidential Document Archive.
Down the hall?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I've been paid not to talk about that.
You got a gag order. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
And Brian actually follows his gag orders.
right.
I had no gag.
But yeah, so like the story is fairly like similar. You know, the town person's trying to get somebody to go away or whatever. Like I said, if you take Conor McGregor out of it and you just have someone else playing that, it would have been way better in my opinion. His over the top like cheesiness of this character that he played was just awful.
So he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I like you. I'll beat your ass last.
So he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dr. Freeze. Or Mr. Freeze, whatever his name was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something along those lines. I mean, it's just like he's not a good actor.
Just chewing the scenery.
Very with very dull teeth. Yes.
With his mouth open.
Yep, pretty much. Blake, what'd you watch?
All right, so the final episode of Shogun is out, so I haven't seen that yet, but I saw the last one. So I've really enjoyed Shogun, and I've talked about it a couple weeks ago as compared to the old 80s version, etc. This is really good. And it's kind of interesting, and there are a lot of people that like it, but then there's criticism out there. It's like, oh, it's so boring. All they do is talk. And I'm like, nobody has appreciation for character building anymore, or plot devices, or, interesting, things that don't have to be exposed to you for plot surprises, things going on behind the scenes, like Toranaga, and his number one guy who commits seppuku. He's like, hey, if you don't do anything, I'm going to kill myself. He's like, okay, go ahead. In order to eventually get to, his goal, what it is. And he's like, so-and-so played his, I forget the guy's name, Mosatsu, I can't remember, played his part and he does well, because if he's going to do Crimson Sky, spoiler alerts, he's got to make it look like he has given up. And when he gives Marika, was it Marak, the lady lead, Misaka?
I will, yes.
Yes. Anyways, and Soeya, she's really good. Everybody loves her part, and at the very end of her episode, the one jackass, not samurai, but consulate or whatever of his territory that's Sir Toranaga. He's obviously a two-faced guy, but he's really like, what can I do to survive? I'm on your side. Oh, no, wait, you're going to win. I'm on your side. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm on your side. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm back on your side. So obviously he lets the assassins in after she pulls a great grandstand, which shows to everybody that's quote-unquote being kept captive in the Capitol can actually go. And everybody's like, yeah, we want our papers and documents to leave too. But obviously he's not going to allow that to happen, because then he can't hold all the ruling families hostage to his means and the Empress's, to be Empress's, mother, the Emperor's mother, who is Misaka. Did you look it up?
It was. I don't know.
Her best buddy. Anyway, her best friend growing up, etc. Who
Mariko.
Yeah, Mirako.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Her best buddy, who's the quote unquote the Emperor's mother, who was actually the consort to the old Emperor. Blah 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 blah. But anyways, that whole ending was pretty great. I can't remember if she actually lives or she dies, but it makes it for very interesting stuff. And I was like, does everybody have ADHD nowadays where you can't watch a show that builds on suspense and good plot? Everybody has to have sword fights every 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. So that's my take on Shogun, right? You guys been watching any Shogun?
I have not watched any of it.
Single second.
Okay. Well, I would recommend it, obviously. But okay, let's talk Fallout, right? I did Fallout. I binged that. I enjoyed it, right? So I'm a big Fallout fan. I was exposed to Fallout on Fallout 3, and I started playing it, and I was like, dude, this is the best game ever. I love it, right? And ever since then, I've been playing every Fallout except for Fallout 76. So I thought, if you're going to turn something over, you got to be very careful of the IP and make sure people who are writing the story and adapt it to the screen are actually true to the concept, right? I never played The Last of Us, but I love the zombie concept and I enjoyed The Last of Us. So it was easier for me to accept, yay, this is a good episode, this is a good series. But with the Fallout, it probably would have been more difficult because of my background exposure to Fallout and my loyalty to the franchise. That if they fucked it up, I'd be really pissed off. But as it turns out, I really enjoyed it. I loved all the three main characters. I think Walton Goggins as the ghoul was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
was he a cool ghoul?
He's an anti-hero. You don't like him at first. He's intriguing at first, but he's a bad guy. Eventually, you start rooting for a little bit because he eventually, he's going to do his own thing and he's not going to let anything get in his way. And if he can take advantage of things that's come to him because he's been living in the wasteland for the past 200 years, he does it, right? And so the Vault Dweller, I forget what's her name. The Vault story, the backstory, the story that continues in the Vault after she leaves, all that stuff is like true to the game with the Vault-Tec, and I like how they, especially with the ghoul, with Walton Goggins' character, they go back in time and they see him as the actual person, and it leads up to the big bomb drop and the nuclear annihilation. And so he's got a dual story going on.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the other characters, I like the Brotherhood of Steel story. And when I first saw the Squires, I started laughing my ass off. I'm like, why are these guys carrying this giant... Because the guy in the mech's moving around, these guys are carrying these giant bags of everything around.
3 times their size. Yeah, just dragging them along, yeah.
And they said that was actually an inside joke about
video games
and how you
inventory.
Inventory and what's the when you're weighed down? I'm sorry,
encumbrance.
Encumbrance. They said it's actually like an encumbrance joke. You got actually somebody else carrying all the shit with you everywhere you go. So it was enjoyable. I like the plot. I like tying the 3 stories together. I like how it comes out, and obviously they left it open for a second season, which the ending leaves it as a second season. And I loved it, tell you the truth. But my question comes down to, if you're not a Fallout player, you're not a gamer and all that kind of stuff, how would you, would you understand the jokes? Do you understand the vaults? Do you understand a lot of the Easter eggs that are there that you wouldn't understand?
So I am 4 episodes in. I did not play the game. There were a few things where I was like, I understood them to be something that I wasn't aware of because it was from the video game, if that makes sense. Like I assumed that was something that I just didn't know because I didn't play the game. But I don't have any problem really following it, with not knowing anything about the video game. So, but I really enjoyed it so far, and I'm looking forward to finishing it. I was very surprised that the original guy in the whatever they call him in the giant suit was Michael Rappaport.
Oh yeah, the paladin in the
Paladin, yeah.
That was Michael Rappaport. That was pretty neat.
Yeah,
because
I heard him talking.
His voice is amplified, and then he takes his thing off. You motherfucker!
Yeah, I was like, before I was in the kitchen like doing something and coming back, like it was like kind of a slow scene, like the big paladin moves at like slow motion speed. So I was like, all right, I can grab something to drink. But then he took it off and started talking. I was like, Michael Rappaport. Like I just immediately.
Well, there's actually a number of cameos of people that are in there that I thought they did really well. It doesn't overtake the story. It actually adds flavors to it.
Yeah, but no, I not having any exposure to the game itself, I still really enjoy that. I think it's really well done. Looking forward to finishing it.
See, even the sense of humor, which is offbeat at times, made me laugh out loud, just like the actual Fallout video games, because that's in there.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Jeff, did you remember anything that you watched?
Nope.
Okay.
I have not watched Fallout. I have not played the games, so I'm out of the loop.
Out of the loop. Yeah.
Anybody else watch anything else?
I'm still having to watch This Is Us because the missus watches it.
Great show.
God, fucking sad.
Makes you cry
horrible.
Every week.
Even when it's happy, it's sad. And I get tired of the monologues of the characters' diatribes. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, just shut the fuck up. But then I do come back and I'm like, I missed something, a couple episodes. I'm like, hey, did Kevin and Sophie get back together?
So she doesn't make you watch every episode with her?
She continues to watch. I got stuff to do, man. I got, games to prepare for you, Jeff, for example. No, but I sit there and I'll come back around and Kate, is, doing whatever. And my wife dropped to me. She's in the final season. There was a fast forward episode where it looks like she was marrying her boss. I'm like, that guy, what the fuck happens to Toby?
Wow, she really? Okay, you're way far. She's almost done.
Oh, yeah, she's almost there. So my pain is almost over.
Okay,
too.
I'm about to say it's been, 3 weeks and she's almost done with the entire... Well,
she's been binging, man.
And she's been, doing nothing straight for
other
3
than work.
weeks?
Other than work, she's been binging, man. That's it. But... it is kind of funny because then, I got to sit there. I got to get through Randall. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, Randall, save the world. And then I'm stuck with, Kevin and his, problems. And of course, going back to the original, the original mother and father and this other stuff and Nikki. And like, hey, wait a minute, where'd Nikki come from? Yeah. And Jack and, all that kind of fun stuff. But, finally I'm sitting there going, did that series end with no renewal or did they actually wrap things up? Because
they wrap things up.
They do?
Yeah.
Is it one of those real quick, we'll wrap everything up in an episode or two because we didn't get renewed?
No, pretty much since the jump ahead, that's all ready to wrap up.
Really?
It's all designed to wrap it up.
That's interesting.
So half a season, they pretty much are leading towards it.
I do like the concept of always going back in time, where in time, present, and then leaps to the future of showing shit, and then coming back to was well, is this present time or is this present time minus 1 year or 2 years? I do kind of like it, and I think about the production of it because if you're bringing back Milo Ventimiglia, what's his name? Ventimiglia. You're like, okay, I know in season 2 he died, but they still have him through 4 seasons because they're doing flashbacks with him. And, of course, Mandy Moore.
Mm-hmm.
And then
she was spectacular.
She was pretty good.
Playing somebody,
playing old lady, playing
8 different ages.
Yeah, well, that's what I like though. So you go into a season. Do they sit there and get everybody to make? They obviously had to make. We're gonna do all the flash forwards, go through all that. Then you got to do with the young ones. Then you got to do with the modern times. And you go through, and that's just a lot of work to go back and recut and reorganize. And I do admire the series for that, but I don't like it. But I'm still kind of watching it.
I did watch. There's another movie on Netflix that I watched. It was called The Scoop.
I'm unaware of this. I'm gonna guess. It has something to do with news reporting.
It does.
All right.
So it's loosely based on true events. It is of the paparazzi that snapped the photo of Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein together in Central Park or wherever, and somewhere in New York. And then, like, it kind of follows the story, like, as things progress with Epstein.
Like documentary thing.
Yeah, but it's not an actual documentary. It's
an acted out version of the story.
And then it kind of goes through like how all of it is unfolding, like, how all of those stories with him, went. And then it kind of ends with like the BBC interview that they got with Prince Andrew where he's talking about it, like where they bring it up and like he has to answer the questions and like ultimately like leads to him, his demise.
Yeah. What? No, I didn't go on to, child sex island.
Right. Well, we have flight logs here, so yeah, it was like one of those things where I was like, I wasn't in the mood to just keep scrolling and trying to find something, and I didn't want to watch The Office again. Or Friends. So it was like, it was 80 minutes, I think. Like it was quick. Gillian Anderson's in it.
Oh, I like her.
So yeah, it was different, but it was good. It was easy to watch. I mean, it wasn't easy because of the subject. It was kind of gross, but but it was it was pretty good.
Silly Prince Andrew.
Yeah. We did have a social media poll of the week.
Did we?
We did.
Yeah.
Do we have final results yet?
I did gather our final results.
Okay.
Since our intern, I guess, got suspended too. So
we should stop suspending people for silly things.
It's starting to affect our work. Let's see. Our social media poll of the week was, who is your favorite Looney Tunes character? Let's see. We had
a lot.
Well, we had 12 options listed plus other.
Yeah, 11 characters plus other.
Right? 12 characters plus other.
12 others. Oh, my goodness.
Let's see here. There was other got 0%.
Wow, no one guessed other.
No one gave us any others.
I would have given plenty others, but spoiler alert, it's also going to be our top 5 this week.
Yes.
So I decided I will not vote in the poll since I'm giving my opinion at the end of the show.
So we had, along with other, we had Pepe Le Pew.
I think he would get negative votes if it was possible.
Granny.
No one liked Granny.
And Sylvester the Cat, along with Porky Pig. Those 4 got 0.
Porky got nothing?
0 votes.
I mean,
that's all.
Porky. Oh,
yeah.
I'm distraught for Porky on that one.
For sure. Let's see here. So in last place, we had Elmer Fudd with 6%.
See, 6% liked Elmer, but they couldn't like Porky.
Yeah.
And then we had 5 characters tied with 10% of the vote.
Ooh.
That's 50%?
We had Bugs Bunny.
No.
The Tasmanian Devil. Foghorn Leghorn.
I say.
Wile E. Coyote.
He doesn't talk, so I can't do an impersonation of him.
Meep Meep. And Yosemite Sam. All got 10% of the vote.
I completely forgot how Yosemite Sam goes. So, Rotten Toad, you varmint!
Yeah, there you go.
The rootiness, tootiness.
So,
west of the Pecos.
Yeah, west of the Pecos.
So we got Second place, we had Daffy Duck with 15% of the vote.
Despicable.
And winning the social media poll of the week was Marvin the Martian with 29% of the vote.
I can understand that.
I'm going to blow up this pole.
So we'll see if any of these 12 characters make it later in the show onto our top 5 this week, potentially. Blake,
Cool. Hey.
listener feedback. You got any?
Listener feedback. Well, you know who that starts off with.
Well, we're sponsored this week by Hello Jeff.
Oh, there you
We got
go.
it.
What's in Hello Jeff this week?
In honor of Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes being on the poll, it is all rabbit-inspired.
Ooh.
So carrots.
There are definitely carrots,
Celery.
head of lettuce.
Head of lettuce. What about cabbage?
No cabbage.
No cabbage.
No cabbage. Cabbage is too expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we also have the bunny peeps.
Ooh.
Not the chicks, but the ones that look like bunnies.
Bunny peeps.
'Cause that's important. We got some Hassenpfeffer.
I don't know what that is.
That is rabbit stew.
Okay.
And then that comes with potatoes.
Okay. Potato.
Conies. That's how you eat the conies.
Yep. With potatoes.
Potatoes.
You can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
That's right.
You could. Those are all great options.
And some nice foghorn, leghorn, chicken drumsticks. Yep.
Man, this is a hefty box this week. A rabbit stew and drumsticks.
It's canned.
That's
The drumsticks are
we've
canned.
just never had that much.
Well, they're actually the ice cream drumsticks.
Oh, the ice cream drumsticks.
Doctor
How do you keep them
Umsticks.
cold?
Dr. Umsticks.
How do you keep them cold? Frozen.
Well, that's not our job.
Oh,
Yeah, they're cold when they go in the box. However, they get to your door. That's on Doug. That's Doug's fault.
speaking of Doug, that's who we start off with,
Apans,
formerly known as
the jewel of the licking.
The delivery boy.
Delivers Thrice.
Beaver hands, beaver
Nuggets.
beaver
Tail. Beaver teeth.
ape bit.
Ape.
Big
Should we
D.
just call him the beaver?
Yeah.
He could just be the beaver from now on. And, leave it to Doug, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go.
There you go.
I feel like we're forgetting some. Chili Billy, Dad, Sunny D.
We're missing a lot.
Yeah. I mean, Jason knows all these, so.
Yeah, we should probably make a list so we can just read
Yeah.
the list every week.
Actually, that's something, Doug, that's something you can do. We're going to put you to work.
You're in charge. What are all the nicknames
We
gave
want you to send us in a list of all of your nicknames, please.
Compile them all.
but not the ones you gave yourself.
Correct.
Because you can't give yourself a
You can't do that.
That's right. So, anyways, while he's compiling the list, he's going to listen to us talk about Nicolas Cage and John Travolta are to return for Face Off 2.
Is that confirmed?
I don't know. Is Doug considered a reliable source?
Is that a fake AI trailer like they put some out this week?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Okay. What other 1990s? Well, see, he just cut off my number one choice, but I'm going to say it anyways. 1990s Nick Cage film should get a sequel. I say I would like to see a sequel to 1983's Valley Girl.
I would never want to see anything related to that movie ever again.
I want to see it 40 years later.
So-
Where are they now? And what are they doing?
Oh, that was so god awful of a movie. Oh, the rest of the movie made Nick Cage look good. I mean, I'd want to see a sequel to it was 86 or 87. I want to get Peggy Sue Got Married.
Yeah.
Not really, but that's because they had time travel in it.
Peggy Sue Goes to the Future.
See, she went back to the past. Now she'll go to the future.
Yeah.
To find, oh.
There you go.
And it'll be Nick Cage of the future.
Yeah.
And she realizes, oh, my God, this is terrible. I must change things now.
What color would that film be? Because it was in color when it was normal. When she went in the past, it was black and white, right?
No. I think you're getting it confused with Pleasantville.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Anyways, there's probably a poodle skirt in there somewhere, too.
If I had my choice, this isn't a 90s film, but it's right there. Gone in 60 Seconds.
That
That
wasn't in the 90s?
It came out it was officially released in 2000.
Okay.
But that would be
It would have been made in the 90s.
It would have been.
99?
I was going to say a 90s film to remake.
Or a sequel.
Or a sequel. I mean, to sequel. What was it called? Leaving Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Mainly because Nick Cage's character, as far as I remember, dies, so he wouldn't be in the sequel.
Yeah. Or Honeymoon in Vegas. One or the other. Just put them in Vegas.
Put them together. Yeah. There you go.
Leaving my honeymoon in Vegas. Or something.
There you go. All right. This one is from Dana Gardens.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy says, what is your favorite relaxing alcoholic drink to have? Yes.
Relaxing is in quotes, so I'm thinking, is this a facetious relaxing? Or does he really mean a relaxing drink?
Yes.
Thank you.
If knowing Dana Gardens as I know him, I'm going to say that he is emphasizing relaxing as all drinks are relaxing.
Yes.
Yes. But what is your favorite to go to?
Yes.
That I've never heard of that. What is it?
Relaxing alcoholic drink.
Is it liquor?
Yes.
Okay. Never heard of it. Jeff?
To me, I would have to go with a nice Vit beer.
Ooh, Vit beer.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
If I am at Dana Gardens, I'm going to have the mojito.
You're an ass.
Little inside baseball there.
They don't have mojitos at Dana Garden.
We have a mint garden outside.
Do you?
Yeah,
Is that really mint?
We planted it probably 20-ish years ago.
Is that the one everybody pees into when they can't get inside fast enough?
Well, used to, yes. Now there are porta potties outside. But if I'm not at Dana's,
This mojito tastes a little acidy.
it's the lime. I'm just I'm on a Buffalo Trace kick. Jeff, what did you eat? Some Final Bosses over there?
Yeah, I'm trying the level 3 final boss.
Whoa, we got the level 3s?
Oh, we got the level 3s. Here's a package for you.
No, thank you.
I can't have a pack, but I'll have one piece. I have to do it.
I didn't even realize that we had the 3s.
They snuck in here, but we had 2s we had to finish before we moved on to the... Did you drop your 3s? You need another one?
Shorts. There it is.
Oh, man.
It's with these saturated cranberries.
Yes, very saturated. But they don't taste as artificial as the second level did. Or maybe because I'm only eating like 1 or 2 at a time instead of a handful. But that's enough. 1 is enough to...
I must be losing my sense of sour.
You might be. Try 3 at a time.
I would like to. If I can sniff 3 at a time, how's that?
Yeah.
Speaking of sniffing,
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Brian Auer.
That's just Brian Auer. Auer.
He said, I live in Texas, specifically the Fort Worth area. Brian, stop making fun of my area.
Yes.
Yeehaw.
So I clarified this and I issued my apology via X to Brian. I was making fun of every part of Texas except for where he lives. I didn't clarify that last week when I was making my jokes about Texas.
All of Texas except for Brian Hour's house.
Correct. Yes. Wherever his property lines end, that's where my making fun of begins.
I mean, wherever his belt buckle ends.
Yes. Well, I don't.
And 10-gallon hat rim.
Yes. So my apology. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Can't even talk straight anymore.
Oh man.
I swear I've lost my sense of sour. I ate the 3 at the same time. I'm not phased.
You want to do a half a pack at once?
No.
Oh.
All right, so I've worked up to 3. So let's see what I got here. I've got 6.
6.
Oh,
Right.
I haven't even done 6.
While you divvy those out, and we wait for your reaction, I'll do from Jacobo at Tweets by Jacobo. Since you are more of a snack tasting a podcast now, I think you should take all turns making or buying a snack from the state or country like France, where whatever television show, movie you watched that week was filmed in or takes place.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That is actually a pretty genius idea.
We can do tasting around the world.
All right. So
the question I have is, I do watch a lot of cooking competition shows.
Oh man.
I mean, do I have to have
Is it
chopped
cake?
male? I do not watch Is It Cake.
It is actually, I got roped in for several episodes.
Oh.
It is nice. But anyways,
I
go
think
ahead.
I saw enough to fill a TikTok on Is It Cake, and that was enough for me.
I like the ones that are really bad. Is it cake or not?
And it doesn't look a thing like what you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I like those.
It's like, well, you can tell it's cake because the frosting is terribly done.
Some horrible painted marzipan. All right, how was your final boss? Sour. Level 3. 6?
Oh, that was a lot to take in.
All right. You convinced me I got to go for 6.
I don't. These are it, right? Like, doesn't go any more
Doesn't
than.
go higher than 3. I dropped one on the floor, so there we go. 6.
That's good. I'm happy about that.
All right, Jeff.
But they do have different flavors. We can't get blueberry or I think strawberry.
Okay.
All right. So judging, let's see, based off of Jacobo's question,
Jacobo.
let's see, what is a snack based out of the Florida Keys?
Key lime pie.
Margarita.
I think I built up because 6 of these wasn't that bad.
So, okay, so I'm going to be allergic to any of these things, so I'm not making
All
anything.
shellfish.
Pretty much, yeah, besides the key lime pie. Some sort of shrimp, lobster. I'm sure conch might be okay, but I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't take the chance.
Yeah,
Oh, conch fritters. Oh, that sounds good.
yeah. So, yeah, maybe I'll start that next week.
All right. Well, now I'm going to have to actually watch something and then make a dish based off of it.
I do like that idea, though.
All right, since you watched Roadhouse, maybe you can bring in a punch.
Punch. Oh, wait. No. Key lime punch.
Interesting.
All right. From
Oh, that is weird, though.
what?
Drinking the water after eating the sour. The water has a strange sensation over your tongue.
Ooh.
Like,
God, there's so many in here.
And that's only one serving, according to the packet.
Oh, the packet. This is all one serving.
Yeah.
Wow, one serving. Well, that's good. Mm-hmm. Now, when we go back to level 1, we're like, "Oh, this is tame."
This is horrible. It's horrible. How did I eat this? All right, Jimmy Riggins. Wasn't he a famous running back for the Washington Redskins, formerly known as?
No,
Oh,
This is the brother of famous high school football running back Tim Riggins from the Dillon Panthers.
Oh, I see. Some notes from the last podcast. Well, I'm assuming that was episode 538.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. In 2002, I received my most votes for Ohio governor when it was Bob Taft versus Tim Hagen in the election.
Yes, this because Jimmy Riggins is my brother's Twitter handle, and we talked about how he
was a write-in candidate.
He receives many votes every year.
Come election time.
2002, yeah, when it was Taft v. Hagen. He got a whole lot of votes.
Cool.
Like 8 or 9, maybe. Mm-hmm. Oh, do we see someone walking in from the green room?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Fresh off the appeal floor.
Oh, you gotta get in your regular seat. You can't sit there.
I'm going to sit here.
Oh, we
Woo! Somebody's been outside.
I have been.
So your suspension got overturned.
Yes.
I mean, we were waiting for that.
Down here. Okay.
Yeah, please sit at the far
we
end.
assumed you weren't going to be allowed to come back, but apparently, your emergency meeting to overturn the suspension came through.
It's called bribery, Jeff.
You smell like a wet dog.
It's because I've been outside in a baseball game for the last 2 hours with rain coming down on me.
It was raining the whole time.
It has not been great. So
we went into the level 3 sours. If you want to try one.
Yeah, can I get my own pack?
Oh yeah, I'll get you your own pack.
So
I didn't know you wanted a full solo pack.
So how was everybody with this?
I had 1 and then 3, and I've lost my sense of sour. That's all I can say.
How you doing, Blake?
Doing all right.
Good.
Yeah.
Jeff, you haven't broken the mixer today?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, good. That's very good. Okay, so this is level 3 sour cramp.
Yep.
He got knocked for a loop.
Not horrible. Not great. Not good.
It will make you ejaculate.
Yeah. I think I just did.
So how many was that? Just 1 cranberry? 2?
It's not too bad.
No, you got to try at least 6.
6 is the number.
6 is a number. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Little kick in the beginning.
Kick in the bin, and
There it is.
okay, no, not.
Little kick. Yep.
As I was saying, it didn't taste like as artificial as level 2 to me.
I agree with you on that. I agree. I kind of like them better than level 2.
I think I like this better than level 2.
Yeah, I like that it has a little fox on it. Or kitty cat, or what is that?
It looks like a fox,
Okay.
like an 8-bit generated video game graphic fox, Star
Yeah.
Fox looking motherfucker there. Hi, I'm Star Fox. I'm eating sour cranberries.
Nothing, ma'am.
What's that?
I've lost my sense of sour.
Yeah. I mean,
He just ate 6, and I just get 1, and that's
That's a lot.
right on the tip of your tongue.
Whoa. Okay.
that's another TV show coming to Fox. Just the tip. ... Yes. It's, after Name My Baby. Or actually, I guess it would be before the baby.
Before the
Yeah, before Name My Baby. Just the tip. Just put that in there.
Just name my baby. Isn't that what's his name's new show?
Eli Apples. Yeah. Or Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Nick Cannon's new. Name my baby.
I was thinking
new baby every
Tyreek
week.
Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
It's kind of surprising. Nick Cannon has not had a kid recently.
It's been almost 8 months.
It's almost been one germination period for a baby.
Which just announced next week. Poor Nick Cannon. Anyways.
Or
Not poor. Well, he might be poor with 12 kids. Like 6 different women. So, wrap it up, kids. Wrap
That's
it
right.
up.
wrap it up. I'll
Wrap-
take
What are you
it.
guys talking about?
Talking about the new churro. Oreo
we're
is in
warned.
top 5 for Jimmy Riggins. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, we're reading listener feedback. We're at
Gotcha.
Jimmy Riggins.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yes, he says the new churro Oreos are fantastic.
I did like those. I did.
Kind of like the WNBA.
Blake, did you try it?
I had one, yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was
I mean, when do I not like an Oreo?
That's true. That's true. What else we got?
From Professor Number One and Doctor Number One, wrapping it up. As you said, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Said, can I put these people up for Pittsburghian of the Year? Per CBS Sunday Morning. Who's up and watches that? A group of individuals in Asheville, North Carolina, captured and removed 2 bear cubs from a tree in order to photograph themselves with the animal. One cub is now orphaned. Did they interview the mama bear? Apparently not, or they just know.
She was chasing Goldilocks.
And potentially harmed.
Yeah, these assholes. They were they were bringing them over the fence and holding on to them when they're in a tree and taking pictures and laughing about it. And Billy Bob and Sue Ann over here are just like, ho, let's pick it up. And the one bear is running away. And it's like, God, I wish at that point you were rooting for the mom.
You're rooting for Mama Bear to come in and kick some ass.
Yes. And I was hoping that was how it ended, but it didn't. Instead, the one is going to be in care of the park rangers, like their habitat. For 6 years, they have to keep them. Basically to raise them into the wild, and then they can release them after
before
6
the
years.
other bears stop smelling people on them.
Yeah,
I would make those people pay for the care for all 6 years.
Yes.
I would make them legally responsible for that.
And the other cub, we don't know what happened. It just ran off.
Do we know, did this happen in a state or federal park?
I'm not sure.
Well, it happened in Asheville, so this is probably at the Drum Circle.
Yep.
That they do weekly.
I was just in Asheville, and
You didn't go to the Drum Circle?
I did not.
Were you touching bears while you were in
We
Asheville?
saw a bear, but we did not touch any. Like I said, it knocked off my youngest son's anxiety list, and it knocked off my daughter's bucket list. So two checks at one time.
That's every guy's dream.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wait.
There it is. Yeah, fuck you people.
So anyways, yeah, stop fucking around with nature.
God. Brian, I'm sure I saw this, and first thing I thought was Brian's going to punch a wall with this. Yeah. So, what else we got? We got anything else, Jeff or Blake?
That's it. We're going to talk about one good thing that's next.
Yeah. What is one good thing?
One good thing is when someone sends us a suggestion of something that is usually universally considered not good, and we have to find at least one thing about that is good. We must come up with one good thing.
What do we got this week, Jeff?
This week for one good thing from Randall Holt.
He's not evil.
He's just handled like my brother.
Oh.
He says, find one good thing on O.J. Simpson.
This is easy. Naked Gun. The Naked Gun series. Strike.
That wasn't O.J. Simpson.
He was in it. Well, I know he wasn't, but he got flung over a railing into the field.
He did play Nordberg.
Yes.
His best scene probably was Nordberg in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, when Drevin's asking him
Frank
questions.
Drebin.
Yeah, Frank. And that was pretty funny. Okay, I admit that.
Liam Neeson's Naked Gun comes out next year. He's taking over the role of Frank Drebin.
I guess I will say for O.J. Simpson, I'll say he did have a pretty good football career. He had some records and whatnot for the Buffalo Bills there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
That's what you're going with?
At one point in time, he was a respected athlete.
Okay. Brian?
One good thing for O.J. Simpson that I can come up with is now he can finally rest easy knowing that Nicole's killer has been put to rest.
Dead.
That's right.
One good thing.
That was one meme stream collection of memes about O.J. Simpson.
Yes.
That was very good.
Yeah.
I did enjoy seeing all those memes.
Blake, you got anything good about OJ?
He killed the Ford Bronco brand.
There you go.
Hold on. You like that? He killed the Ford Bronco.
I get it.
However, Ford brought back the Bronco brand.
Yes.
Resurrected.
The logo has a knife through it, though. It's kind of weird.
I couldn't remember. Was it
thought it was a bloody
OJ's
glove.
Bronco
Same
or
thing.
was it Al Cowling's Bronco? Like
I think it was OJ's glove and Al Cowlins was driving.
I can't.
OJ's glove?
OJ's car.
No, it was OJ's Bronco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before he died, he had an offer to sell it for $750,000. The collector wanted to buy it. But now that he's dead, the estate is asking for $1.5 million.
Yes.
You see that?
I did see that.
For the Bronco?
Yeah.
He still has it?
Well, the estate still has it. Yes.
To be fair, it's a 2-for-1. You get OJ Simpson in the back seat.
I'm surprised that it didn't become possession of the Goldmans.
Yeah. Or
That whole thing's a little shady on how they don't get anything. They did get a book though from it.
But that's how he kept the Goldmans from collecting,
Yeah.
right? All right, long story short.
Too late.
I know. Anything of value he gave away to lots of people so that when they came to him and say, "What do you got?" He's like, "I got nothing."
Yep.
So he had to go on these people that he called his friends, families, and everybody else to hold on to this shit for him, without actually owning it. And that's why he got busted in Vegas when he went in, because they were auctioning off this shit. Some of the stuff he gave to some people, some of them said, "Fuck it, I'm going to sell it and make
Yeah.
some money." That was him breaking in. This is my shit. Fuck you. And all this thing. And then, that's how he was able to skirt paying a lot of those money and collections to the Goldmans, because
Yeah.
he gave it all away.
Yeah.
So in the end, he kind of did get jailed,
Yes.
more or less, for that, associated to the murder of Nicole and Goldman, and therefore the irony in the whole situation, right? So
Maybe he was framed.
Yep.
Kato Kalin was the real killer.
yeah,
Yo, man, I'm just a house guest.
that was a good life. What's Kato complain about?
Yeah. He had
And his
reality
name was
shows.
Kato. I mean,
Yeah.
it was perfect.
It's the Black Hornet's sidekick.
Yeah.
Green Hornet.
OJ
Green Hornet.
sidekick, back in living in the pool house.
That's right.
I mean, that sounds like a way to live.
Yeah.
Jeff. Sorry.
I was just
I
going
mean,
to
he
ask
was
Jason.
JB Smoove on Curb Your Enthusiasm
Just saying there.
before, yeah.
Yes.
All right, when are you going to get enough money that I can be your house guest and live in?
I'm
your
going to have a
guest
separate house.
Well,
I do
yeah.
have a shed.
No. You got to have a guest house for me to live.
Yeah, I got a shed. Go
That's
ahead.
a shed. I don't want to live in.
You're going to have to move the lawnmower over.
I
I mean,
mean,
the mother-in-law house that people have in the back.
Yes.
Jeff's going to take it over.
That's not happening. Oh, wait. I would rather have Jeff in the... Jeff, you got it. You're in.
I'm sorry, mother-in-law. I got this for you, but Jeff came in and squatted it and took it over. I can't get rid of him.
By
Squatter's
evict him.
right.
Squatter's right. In Ohio, you can't do that. So sorry, he's got it. I would really love for you to be here, but sorry.
we've got a spotter.
Jeff, give me some news of the geek here.
It's time for another installment of the news of the geek.
Per the Mirror UK, social media, where Blake gets all of his news from, a social media platform that has now launched the world's first AI beauty pageant, where entirely fake models will compete for a chance to win a total prize fund worth $20,000. The futuristic, get ready for this, FanView World AI Creator Awards. Hey, I got that right. To see
The
computer...
Wakas.
The Wakas, yes. We'll see computer-generated figures judged on their beauty, technicalities, and social media clout in an online event taking place next month.
And the correct number of fingers,
Yes.
which is really difficult for AI to get
yes.
sometimes.
And breasts.
That one has six.
Can never have the wrong number of breasts. What are you talking about?
Creators say the ceremony may be the tech world's Oscars, nope, at a time when 10,000 AI models are taking the internet by storm. The creator, quote, the creator economy is an extremely exciting place to be in right now. Fuck you. And with the help of our platform, there's been exponential growth in AI creators entering the space, growing their fan bases, and monetizing content, says Will Monage, Sounds like a fake name. Co-founder of the competition partners FanView. Quote, Miss AI is just one award as part of a program, and we share the vision with the Wakas to become the Oscars of the AI creator economy.
Now, if these creators are AI, who gets the money?
Well, judging its competition are two internet-famous computerized models, Emily Pellegrini and Atia Lopez, who both went viral last year.
Tatiana Lopez.
Thank you. As many were stunned by their eerily lifelike appearances. Lord Alan Sugar's PR advisor, Andrew Block, and Britain's only pageant historian, fuck off. It's worse than a house guest.
No.
Only pageant historian. Only pageant historian.
It's not like there's a pageant historian on every corner in Britain. There's only one.
That is Sally Ann Fawcett will sit alongside them. Sally Ann has also been the head judge of Miss Great Britain for the past 10 years. Let's see here.
So far what this is telling me is we have nothing to fear from AI because AI is going to get as stupid and catty as humans.
Yes. Women's health speaker Dana Mercer Ritchie, who recently wrote on Instagram, quote, lately AI girls have appeared across social media. They're young, they're very pretty, and they're doing real things like going to the gym or traveling to beautiful islands. My generation had to navigate models in magazines. Our kids are going to have to
real women.
Our kids are going to have to compete with computer created perfection across their social platforms. You know what? Don't give your kids social platforms. I don't know how to solve this. Don't give your kids social media. But I do know we need to be informed. Sally Ann told The Sun, quote, most of the beauty queens I have spoken to about AI pageants are taking it in their stride. They think it's a bit bizarre, but they don't feel threatened. After all, you can be a gorgeous cyber girl, but at the end of the day, you can't beat a real living doll.
But can you be sued by a real live living doll? Because
that's true.
Here's the thing about AI, and here's where the controversy comes in, especially with AI generated art. Mm-hmm. Because we're saying AI generated art is actually stealing from real artists who made all these images before, and AI is going to those actual human made images and stealing those and replicating them or making their own.
It's 929.
At 929. And therefore, AI art is theft,
yes,
and plagiarism, and shouldn't be allowed. So, if any of these hot AI beauty pageants look anything like an actual beauty pageant lady, can she then turn around and sue the pageant for use of her likeness, or can she get the award and the money?
My question is, as soon as they find one other person that looks as close to you as the AI person is, then you can't say that is exclusively you anymore. As long as there are subtle differences, because there's a lot of people that look similar, especially in the beauty pageant world.
Or the AI model is going to kill the real person and take over their body like in Westworld.
Oh, that could happen.
We're all fucked, right? Yeah. Hey, but we get to go to a cowboy land and fuck a robot, so that's great.
Yeah. No, wait.
Until Thandie Newton breaks free. And
that's true.
That's disgusting.
Saves us all.
I don't want that.
I only saw 3 seasons because they took off the 4th season on HBO, so I like how the 3rd season ended.
Just watch the first one again, Jason.
I know.
Okay.
Waka 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 is expecting to receive entries from today, with its top 10 finalists to be announced on May 10th before a final ceremony later that month. Entries must be completely AI generated. The competition completely disallowing deep fake videos of real people with faces digitally altered. The Miss AI winner will receive a whole $5,000 cash. How do you give it to her in cash?
Ooh, are they going to give?
But it's artificial intelligence cash.
Are they going to actually do a Q&A session where they ask the AI models real questions?
I assume they would.
And the AI is going to have to generate an answer and give it?
How would you like to end? How would you do the peace talks in the Middle East? I will kill all humanity. Wow, okay.
Wow. We might have solved all the problems because a AI generated beauty queen might know the right answers for the peace talks in the middle.
Or it's just going to be that one person like
such as I think world peace is important. Therefore, such as the children must be heard. Therefore, such as and the like.
The best is that you're asking these people to solve Middle East peace, the Middle East crisis. Yet we have people in politics that can't fucking do it. This lady that's 22 years old is not going to, with a marketing major, is not going to do it.
It's not that they can't.
Right.
They won't.
They won't.
That's true.
Therefore,
The
such
models
as
or the politicians.
Yes, the politicians. They're not incentivized
Correct.
enough.
The winner gets $5,000 cash in addition to a mentorship worth $3,000.
They're fucking fake. Who's mentoring a fucking fake person?
I think the actual person who's winning this stuff is the person who writes the description that takes the AI and makes it.
The runner-up will receive a promotional
hoping.
package worth $2,000 and access to exclusive creator course. Yep, there you go, Jeff. While the third place winner will win a consultant's fee call with fan view and a $500 promotional package. Fuck off. Jeez, oh, Pete. We're all fucking doomed, right? We're doomed, right, Brian?
Yeah, this is so stupid.
Hey, let's get some AIs out there, beauty pageants, and bears. Let's
AI bears?
Yeah.
therefore such as.
Yes. Per ABC Action News Tampa, the wife of I don't know what the fuck's going on at Harvard. The wife of a former Harvard Medical School morgue manager has pleaded guilty to a federal charge after investigators said she shipped stolen human bodies, including hands, feet, and heads.
Body parts, not whole body.
Oh, sorry, human body parts, including hands, feet, and heads, and
In a
knees,
book?
and
With human
knees,
skin?
and human skin to buyers. Denise Lodge, 64, of Goffstown, New Hampshire, pleaded guilty Friday in the U.S. District Court in the Middle District of Pennsylvania to a charge of interstate transportation of stolen goods. Federal prosecutors last year announced charges against Lodge, her husband Cedric, and 5 other people in the alleged scheme in which a nationwide network of people bought and sold human remains stolen from Harvard and a mortuary in Arkansas.
So it's not that they were selling and shipping human remains, it's that they were stolen human remains is the problem.
Across state line.
Yes.
Keep it within the state, and you're okay.
Or the same college.
I mean, to be fair, it is Arkansas. Just keep it within the state, you know.
Hey, Harvard, you can't do that with bodies. Just put it on books.
How many people know what state Harvard is in?
It's in Arkansas, apparently.
Prosecutors allege that Dennis Lodge negotiated online sales.
Denise.
Whatever. Of a number of items between 2028. I don't think that's right. And March 2020. I'm going to say 2018 or 2008.
Or 1028.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does she care if she gets prison time? She'll be out.
That's right.
Including 24 hands, 2 feet, 9 spines, portions of skulls, 5 dissected human faces, 2 dissected heads, PennLive.com reported. Authorities said the dissected portions of cadavers donated to the school were taken between 2018, there we go, and early 2023. Without the school's knowledge or permission. Hey, you can't do that. Put that on a book. Pennsylvania man Jeremy Pauley of Thompson is awaiting sentences after pleading guilty last year to conspiracy and interstate transportation of stolen property as well. Denise Lodge's attorney, Hope Lefebvre, told WBUR in an interview in February that her client's husband was, quote, was doing this, and she just kind of went along with it.
Please, Hope Lefebvre, never be my attorney.
The best is...
Oh, keep going on. Keep reading your quote.
What happened here is wrong, but no one lost money, and the matter was more of a moral and ethical dilemma than a criminal case.
Oh, wow. Please defend me, Hope.
Bodies donated to Harvard Medical School probably shouldn't be anymore. Are used for education? Nope. Teaching, research purposes, and binding books. Once they are no longer needed, the cadavers are usually cremated and the ashes are returned to the donor's family or just thrown outside.
Yeah, how many of those boxes got turned up a little light? This doesn't seem like Grandpa. I don't know. This is not. I don't know.
Doesn't seem right, does it?
How are they not charged with like
abuse of a corpse?
Yeah, something like how is a human remains
if they donate it to
stolen goods?
Science, though, is it abuse of a corpse anymore if they're donated to science? I don't know.
It still sounds abuse.
I mean, they didn't cut up the body parts.
They just took them and.
But
Ship them.
I think shipping them across state lines is enough to
them.
be abusive. Yeah.
So coming to Hello Jeff box next week.
No.
Hands across America.
Random body parts.
But they're gummies, so it's okay.
But it's all right. They're from science.
Yeah. Each one gets a cookbook.
Well, I mean,
to serve man.
last week, Hello Jeff was all fingers. So
That's true.
wow.
I would advise you not to go to Harvard. Or Arkansas, for that matter.
Well, I mean, we all knew that.
That's true. Come on down to Arkansas. We got hot springs.
Arkansas doesn't listen to us anymore.
They don't have electricity.
I thought that was Alabama.
Same thing.
They're not the same
state,
thing.
aren't
They're
they?
on the other side of the Mississippi. It's a big river in between them.
I don't think it's that big of a river.
Matter of fact, the state of Mississippi is in between them.
Now you're confusing me. Is it a river or a state, Jeff?
What they didn't say, they're exchanging all these body parts for quartz
Oh.
from Arkansas.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
See?
Yeah. No, that's not right.
No? Okay.
I'll trade you 6 hands for a pig.
I got this
That change
pink
for 100.
I got this pink quartz.
Just, it's magical.
Yeah, rub it on your body part.
Put in water. Yes, I guess.
Set it next to your burning candle.
Fucking A.
Wear it around your neck.
Every week we're going to have a Harvard medical story.
No.
Well, that could be a good thing, ongoing.
What's wrong with Harvard this week? Dun, 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 dun.
Somebody stole the brain from Abby Normal.
You weren't here when we were talking
Igor.
about Jacobo's
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
So we agreed with him that we need to try foods
Yes.
from
I like that question.
the area of the shows we were watching.
I like that we're now snack tasting. I thought we were pop culture.
Although
both.
since Brian just watched Roadhouse,
Roadhouse.
Most of the things from the Keys I'm allergic to. So
Okay. Key lime pie.
yeah, that was like the only thing.
Okay, bring that in.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wow.
For Shogun, you could bring in some sushi.
Yeah.
Fallout, you could bring in some Nuka-Cola.
Spoilers.
Or radiated rat meat.
but by Nuka-Cola you mean Coke.
Yes. Real quick, I did watch. I'm all caught up on X-Men '97. Highly recommend it. Very fun.
Do I have to have watched
no.
X-Men '96?
No, but it gets pretty violent. Episode 5 gets pretty violent. So pretty good series. Definitely not for the little kids. So what else we got?
I've got one question for you, Jason.
Yeah.
What are you doing October 18th through the 20th?
I am going to be celebrating my wife's anniversary. Oh shit! No, we're going to be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo in Sharonville Convention Center. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Who's going to be there, Brian?
Chuck Norris.
Hi, yeah. Chuck Norris will be there. They just announced the voice of Cyclops from X-Men '97 is going to be there.
Katie Sackhoff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ming-Na Wen.
Yes.
Maybe.
Stop it. We already bought lots of Funkos. She better be there.
I brought all mine. They're out in the green room.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. Get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com. Ray Chase is the voice of Cyclops.
I'm not going to make it this year. I got a gun and
Shut
knife
up.
show to go to.
It's in the parking lot.
Oh, damn
You're
it.
fine.
Yeah, we already talked about it. It's in the parking lot.
They moved it to the hotel in the Sharonville Convention Center.
Jennifer Morrison is going to be there
Yeah,
from
House.
Yes, thank you.
that's where I recognize
Lupus.
it from.
She was also from Once Upon a Time.
Dave Atkins, artist, is going to be there again. We like him. Yeah, like I said, Chuck Norris is going to be there. And artist Simon Bisley is going to be there as well. So more names are going to be announced sooner than later. But yeah, go get your tickets right now. So and come see us. We'll be there giving away Funko Pops and talking to people. So
And interviewing
yes,
some of these brilliant celebrity
yeah,
guests.
Chuck Norris. Jim's excited about Chuck Norris.
I'm very excited
Yeah.
about Chuck Norris should be excited about
So
Jim.
when you-
Action pants.
Brian, you're in charge. You usually go and get the guest
Yep.
and provide security. Do you feel like he'll be providing security for you Because nobody provides security for Chuck.
Yes, I'm not worried about
I
that
think
at all.
I think you misunderstood though. Mm-hmm. Brian's not going to go get Chuck Norris. Brian's going to bring all the people to Chuck Norris.
I gotcha.
Correct.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's Chuck's world. We're just living in it.
That's right. Jeff, give some box office news.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
All right, the box office this week. It looks like a lot of movies from previous weeks are still in the top 5. We have number 1, Civil War, again at number 1, with $11.1 million, a total of $45 million on a $50 million budget.
Still want to see it.
Captain America wins.
Damn it.
Coming in at number 2, Abigail made $10.2 million in its opening weekend on a $28 million budget.
Yeah, they said they were actually hoping for a little bit bigger opening for it.
And they lost it.
Yes. Got good reviews, though.
Still going strong, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, made $9.5 million, a total of $172 million on a $135 million budget.
I don't understand the title. Is it Godzilla times Kong, or is it Godzilla by Kong?
It's a porn. It's Godzilla and Kong get together.
Ooh.
Godzilla X Kong.
They're
see.
putting the X in sex.
Ooh. Reptilian and ape
Not in my world.
getting together.
That's not right. So unnatural.
Now I know what the giant gauntlet is for.
Oh. Godzilla, have you ever been fisted?
Oh, God, I want to go on, but
My heart will go on.
was that supposed to be Celine Dion?
No. My heart will go on. Is that better?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, the first one was at least short.
Don't break my heart, Buttercup.
Those
he's doing.
those are words from different songs. They're not even. Oh my god! Go back to. You're suspended again.
Damn it.
You couldn't even make it through 2 segments.
I know. Sorry.
Coming in at number 4, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. $9 million in its opening weekend on a $60 million budget.
Not doing good.
Not at all.
No.
But it is number 4
That's true.
in a weak week. And number 5, Spy X Family Code, White, made $4.9 million in its opening weekend on an unknown budget.
It's anime.
It's great that we talked about that last week.
We did.
We did.
The one film that didn't make it is like Mary's Kitchen Cook Chicken Soup or whatever it was.
I don't remember.
Chicken for Linda?
Yeah, Chicken for Linda. Did not make top 5. Very disappointed in that.
I'm sure you are.
Sounded really good. We got upcoming, Jeff.
I've got upcoming for April 26th of 2024, Challengers.
Tashi, a former tennis prodigy turned coach, is married to a champion on a losing streak. Her strategy for her husband's redemption takes a surprising turn when he must face off against his former best friend and Tashi's former boyfriend.
Ooh.
Zendaya, Mike Feist, Josh O'Connor.
Is this a Scott Pilgrim spinoff?
Well, I've heard of one of these people.
Yeah, I've legitimately never heard of anybody in it other than Zendaya.
All I saw is that they're just promoting it seriously as a preview is that she has a threesome. That's it.
Chris Fowler.
So it's like a wild thing.
Plays himself in it. Like, I legitimately have never heard of a single one of these people. Huh.
Well,
Cool.
since we can ignore that, since we don't know any of these people.
Okay.
Also coming out, Unsung Hero.
Based on a remarkable true story, a mom's faith stands against all odds and inspires her husband and children to hold on to theirs.
That sounds really
To hold on to their children?
Their faith.
Oh.
Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith.
That was actually close to the song.
Thank you.
Joel Smallbone.
Oh, I feel so bad for Joel.
He plays the character David Smallbone in the film.
Joel Smallbone plays David Longbone in the film.
Daisy Betts.
Not a real name.
Kira Lee Berger, Jonathan Jackson, Lucas Black, Candace Cameron Bure.
Oh, it's got to be good.
Okay, good for her.
They're
Kirk Cameron in it?
He is not. He's busy.
Okay.
He's got Christian, whatever that game show thing is.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up. Terry O'Quinn. Wow.
From Lost.
Yeah. Whoa. There has to be something else coming out this week. Those two can't be it.
Oh wait, is it like Australia based? Because I thought I had Terry Quinn in it, and he had like an Australian accent. I was talking, and I was like, "Yeah," because what's his name from Lost? Because he's the bald guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
From Lost.
Yeah. He
He's,
went on the walkabout.
Yeah, he killed the
rollabout.
Yeah. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah. I killed a bear.
Also coming out, Boy Kills World, which I just saw the trailer for this today before I came here.
Does it have Corey and Topanga?
It does not. This actually looks really good. A fever dream action film that follows Boy, a deaf person with a vibrant imagination. When his family is murdered, he is trained by a mysterious shaman to repress his childhood imagination and become an instrument of death.
He dies in the first villain.
Bill Skarsgård, Famke Janssen, Brett Gelman.
Pamka.
No, yeah, this looks really good.
Oh, is this the Crow reboot?
No,
that looks decent.
it does.
I'm not opposed to it yet. Jeff, you got some top 5 music over there?
I've got top 5 noise.
Okay. I just finished that package of level 3.
Yep.
Like it better than level 2.
I agree.
Top 5 this week is revisiting this top 5 from 2016.
We did this already?
That's what Doug said. He found it in 2016.
Oh.
It was Doug, me, and you did it. Blake was... he was mapping out the locations in D.C. for Fallout is what his excuse was that week.
So timely. We talked about Fallout
There you go.
earlier this evening. Yeah, you're right. I probably was in D.C. for
Fallout.
conference. Yeah, Fallout.
We made Doug talk about Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Disney fan he is.
Oh, he's a huge Looney Tunes fan, too.
Oh, okay.
So, Brian, what's your number 5?
My number 5 will be. Let me go through my list here. I'm going to go with Charles the dog.
Charles the dog.
Charles the dog.
Which one is he?
The dog.
He's Foghorn's guard dog.
Yes. Great one. I like that.
Oh, his name is Charles.
Yep.
The dog.
I am number 5 for me is Chicken Hawk. Foghorn Leghorn's little buddy that is kind of an asshole.
You are a chicken.
We're doing episodes,
and
right?
I am a chicken
Yeah,
hawk.
we're doing characters.
It says episodes on mine.
Oh, shit. It does say episodes.
Christ.
That's all right. You can do your own top 5,
Yeah.
man. This is Hobie. This is what it's all about, man.
doing characters.
Just keep going.
Well, Facebook said characters, so
My bad.
No wonder I was confused.
We got to stop suspending the intern.
Yeah.
We
Chicken
actually
Hawk-
need an intern. If anybody's looking,
to get some college credit hours, that's not here. But if you would like to just intern, please let us know.
while you guys are doing that, I'm just going with my number 5 as Foghorn Leghorn.
I say.
Hey, boy.
As a child, I always waited for the Foghorn Leghorn episodes. Those were the ones I liked the best. Mainly because, Dog Bill or whatever his name was.
Charles
the dog. And
Chicken Hawk.
And was it Henry the Hawk?
Yeah, I think it was Henry. But I also like, they also had, what was it, the sheepdog?
Yep, he did go against the dog.
And the wolf.
Well,
sometimes. Wile E. Coyote did it.
Wasn't that Charles the dog?
Yes. It was Wile E. Coyote, too. So, Blake,
I thought that was Max and Sam.
Ooh.
what's your number 5?
All right, so I just quickly wrote down 5 episodes from memory because it's so hard to pick an episode, but I did it. But I'll go with the way things are. I'll take a character from the episode. How's that?
That's fine. You can do whatever you want.
I like the Daffy Duck Robin Hood.
Oh, that's good. Porky Pig.
Yes.
I
like
Little
that.
John, yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one. I like
Thank
it.
you. The next one would be the Bugs Bunny opera.
What's opera, Doc?
That's right. Let's go with Bugs Bunny as the Barber of Seville.
Me and my magic helmet.
Magic helmet.
No. Scratch that. Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
There you go. As the Viking.
Me and my magic
That's right.
helmet.
That's right.
Yes, you and your magic helmet. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes.
Good one. Number 4 for you, Jeff?
Number 4 for me, I'm kind of going off the board
Yeah.
because I'm going past Looney Tunes
Okay.
into Tiny Toons.
That's fine.
And I'm picking Baby Plucky.
Oh, Baby Plucky was good.
So not just the young duck.
Yeah.
Young duck as a baby when he would like flush things in the toilet and say, "You go down the hole."
I like it.
So Baby Plucky is my number 4.
Number 4 for me is Gossamer. I love Gossamer. He would be a little bit higher, but he's not in enough. But I always loved Gossamer, especially when they shaved him.
Well, when they shaved him, it was terrible.
Number 4 for you, Brian?
Number 4 for me, I'm going to go with Sylvester the Cat.
Good one. Good one.
No one voted for him in the poll of the week.
They did not.
It was very disappointing. Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me, I'm going to go with Speedy Gonzales.
Oh,
Arriba!
my number 2.
Put it on the board.
So I've got to change out my number 2.
Yeah, there you go.
It's on there. It's on there. My number... That was your number 3?
It was.
My number 3 is Daffy Duck. Just a typical Daffy Duck. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season. Please pass the ketchup. I think it's going to rain. Hey.
Yay.
Yeah. So there you go. Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me is Michigan J. Frog.
Okay.
Oh, that was my number 1. One Froggy Night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
And we all stop.
Number 3 for you, Blake?
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Yeah,
It's just
okay.
like it slowly makes the guy
That's right.
insane.
Number 3. Let's
Yes.
go with Jekyll and Hyde from the Bugs Bunny Jekyll and Hyde episode.
Yep. I like that.
And then, keeping with the Halloween themes,
2?
I'll do not the witch,
Oh.
but the vampire Dracula from Looney Tunes
jeez.
Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
When he keeps turning into a
Yes.
bat.
Yes.
Number 2 for you?
Number 2 for me, tied with Speedy Gonzales. I just want to say this about Speedy
Wait,
Gonzales.
tied with Speedy Gonzales?
Yes.
That's pretty fast.
It is pretty fast. I just want to say about this. Speedy Gonzales, I know, in some recent years has gotten some gruff for like being,
Yes,
stereotypical. But I mean, it's like he's like the most positive of all the characters in Looney Tunes.
He is?
He is the kind of person that I think, as a child, I wanted to, ascribe to be like.
Yep. I could see that.
In the Chicken Hawk.
It is
He's
Henry
very
Hawk.
positive.
It is Henry Hawk.
Yeah, Henry Hawk, very positive. I can do it.
But anyway, I just to throw it out there because it was an honorable mention, and I'm moving him up to tied to number 2.
Okay.
was Porky Pig,
Okay.
because they gave him the end of every episode his catchphrase.
Yep.
So I mean, Porky Pig is crucial to the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
My number 2 is probably not the most PC anymore, but Pepe Le Pew. I am Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, we already insulted him when you were gone.
Oh, okay. So Pepe Le Pew. I just really like to.
I just really like the rapiness of Le Pew.
Yeah.
He was very
Great.
amorous.
Anyways, Pepe Le Pew. Number 2 for you, Brian.
Number 2 for me, I'm going to go with Rocky and Muggsy.
Ah,
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
those
The
two.
gangsters.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Number 1 for me, I'm going to go with Cecil the Turtle.
Cecil is good.
The turtle in the hair.
Yep.
Yep.
I had him as an honorable mention.
Okay. Woo-hoo.
Number 1 for me, I Hobied it. I have Nasty Canasta and Yosemite Sam.
What was Nasty Canasta?
He was the cowboy. He was in a couple episodes.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Just the way he portrayed it was like this big tough guy, and then he never got anything right.
It's like Yellowstone before Yellowstone.
Yes.
Well, I am going to go ahead and tie that into my number one.
Okay.
There you go.
Similar, different character, though. The Canadian version, Black Jack Shellac.
Oh, yeah. Black Jacques Shellac.
Ace of Spades.
And another
Ace of Spades. Good one. That's a good one. Number one for you, Brett?
My number one favorite episode was, of course, A Froggy Night, but of course, we'll stick with the character, Frog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. We did have some people respond.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, we did. I think we did. I don't know. Let's see here. I think Randall had one. Here we go. Randall had Cecil Turtle, Daffy Duck, Wile E. Coyote, Foghorn Leghorn, and Marvin the Martian. Quote, FYI, exactly the same list as the last time. Or not. From 2016. So there you go. I think I saw it. Everyone else said we saw this on a rerun in 2016. Shut up, okay? Just because Doug said it.
So other people, Doug.
Yeah, Doug mentioned it. Hey, I think this was on a thing.
So here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Send us in some top 5 lists you guys want to hear.
Yeah. Send it on over at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. We'll put some out there. There was one that Two TiVos to Paradise had, noteworthy pop culture deaths, like in the movies. I thought that was a pretty good one. 21 of the coolest on-screen deaths in pop culture.
Oh, I thought you meant like somebody's real death, like the
No.
faces of death or whatever.
Oh, jeez.
No, number 5, O.J. Simpson.
Not a Jew.
But you know who is?
Hall of Famer.
Rod Carew.
He converted.
Yes. Okay. Bad idea of the week.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
So, yesterday was Dr. Dana's birthday.
Happy late birthday.
It was. I forgot to say that. Happy birthday,
Yes.
Dr. Dana.
So, for her birthday, she purchased some bribes for us and sent them with me today.
Oh.
Whoa.
So
we got?
we now have 3 additional Mad Libs.
Okay. What we got?
We were gifted DC supervillain Mad Libs.
Okay.
Like
All right.
it.
Better than the movies.
We were gifted Star Wars Mad Libs.
You won't like that.
I don't know anything about it. And
what's the
my
last
favorite, we were gifted Taylor Swift Mad Libs.
Do it. Taylor Swift. Here we go.
So, thank you,
Shake
Dr.
it off.
Dana.
Shake it off.
T-Swizzle.
Let's go.
Thank you, Dr. Dana. Happy birthday.
All right.
27 years young.
That's right. All right, Blake, start me off with an exclamation.
Oh, snap.
Jeff, give me an adjective.
Horny.
Jason, give me a city.
Paducah.
Blake, give me a plural noun.
Penises.
Knew that was coming.
Jeff, give me a article of clothing.
Tube sock.
Jason, give me a place.
Albuquerque. I was going to say anus.
Blake, give me a type of liquid.
Oh, this is just not right.
Man juice.
12.
We are doing Mad Libs.
Jeff, give me a type of food.
A type of food. Edible underwear.
It can't be tasting good.
But it's
a
edible.
It's a fruit.
Jason, give me a vehicle.
Let's go with a moped.
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Blake, give me an adjective.
Smoothly.
That's an adverb.
Oh, shit.
Take off the Lee.
Smooth.
What's an adverb? Just a L-I.
Jeff, give me an animal.
Gerbil.
Jason, give me a verb ending in ing.
Fucking.
Blake, give me an adjective.
I'm starting to feel bad for Taylor Swift.
Pockmarked.
Ooh.
What?
Pockmarked?
Pockmarked.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeff, give me a person you know.
Ooh, a person that I know. Ape Hands.
That's a good one.
Jason,
Yes.
give me a verb.
Grinding.
Or grind if it's not supposed to end in ing.
Yeah.
So just grind.
Okay.
Got it. Just a verb.
Okay.
Blake, give me a color.
Brown.
Puce.
Fuchsia.
Mauve.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Verb. Munch.
Jason, give me a noun.
A noun. Dildo.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Now we'll have the Swifties after us.
But that means they're listening.
All right. So this Mad Lib is titled Fall Too Well.
Okay.
Oh, snap. It's a horny fall day in Paducah, and you have a long list of penises to celebrate. Throw on your cozy tube sock and head to your local Albuquerque. You'll sip on hot semen,
Man juice.
Man juice.
eat freshly baked edible underwear, and go for a hayride on a moped. Maybe you'll even see a smooth gerbil.
I can't be good.
Next, you can go fucking through a pockmarked corn maze with ape hands and even grind in the colorful
Grind in the what?
You can grind with ape hands in the colorful pile of leaves. Don't forget to pick your own mauve pumpkin to take home. And then maybe you'll be inspired to munch a new song about it all using your favorite dildo.
Well, that could have gone better.
It could have. It really could have.
I like that you're grinding in the leaves.
With ape hands.
I mean, what else would you do when you're in a corn maze
Yeah.
with ape hands and leaves?
And mauve pumpkins.
So, bad idea of the week, number 812. Taylor Swift, Mad Libs.
That's not a bad
With
idea at all.
with a group of middle-aged men. Yeah. Titles for the show?
What was the bad idea of the week?
That was it. 812. Mad Libs. Taylor Swift.
It's got to be something with Harvard and
Oh yeah.
bodies, right? Don't
Having body parts.
just don't when you die. Make sure it's in your living will to not donate or give any of your skin to Harvard.
Just your will.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I don't
I'm
even
saying
want
put
the
it in
Harvard
there
people
now.
to learn from my body anyway. I would rather, the Savannah Art College learn from my body, not Harvard Medical. Oh, so Jason's too busy doing his phone. All right, titles for the show.
Sorry. I was just checking something.
Let's see. I have They Got Palm Trees, Dr. Umsticks, Leave It to Doug, I Lost My Sense of Sour, One Germination Period,
Like that?
Two Checks at one Time, and Smooth Gerbil.
I have Smooth Gerbil. I think I have Smooth Gerbil. Wrap It Up. And that's it.
Blake, did you write any down?
No.
Best color man in the business.
All right, let's see here. We've got OJ's glove, chewing scenery with dull teeth. That's how I described Conor McGregor in Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Grandpa feels a little light. That's a Harvard joke.
Yes.
Putting the X in sex. Hey, Godzilla, you ever been fisted? And grinding with ape hands.
I do like the grinding with ape hands.
That's a Harvard joke.
Oh, I like that. Blake never gets title, so we'll give him that one. That's a Harvard joke. There you go. Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, Jason.
Hey, I'm blown away by my ability to show up.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you guys came in. It's fine.
You know,
Did my dogs attack you?
the little one.
Oh yeah. We were watching. Her.
Thanks for the heads up on the
she's
loose
there.
dog.
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate that.
That sounds like a title for a show, The Loose Dog.
That sounds very wrong.
Almost finished with all the jelly beans.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
pretty happy about that.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.